Hello everyone, my name is Yuyang. I understand that some of you have questions about our play-based approach. Some of you may be concerned that your children are not doing enough formal learning to prepare for school, while others are curious about play-based learning and would like to know more about the value and benefits of play. Today, I want to share with you why play is not just fun. It is the most powerful way young children to learn. I will explain how play supports children's learning, development, and well-being, and then address any concerns you may have. Firstly, this part is about why play is important. To be specific, play is central to how children learn. The early years learning framework states play-based learning is a context and a process for learning through which children organize and make sense of their social worlds. Play supports multiple developmental domains simultaneously. For example, when children engage in block play, they will develop cognitive development, which is about problem solving, spatial awareness, and early mathematics concepts, and also language and communication, which is like negotiating roles, explaining ideas, and building vocabulary. Then is physical development. It's about fine motor skills through manipulating blocks. And then is social and emotional learning, which is about turn-taking, sharing, and managing frustration. Next is about two theoretical perspectives. Firstly is Piaget's development theory. He believed children construct knowledge through active exploration. He noted that children in the pre-operational stage learn best through hands-on experiences with concrete objects, rather than through abstract instruction. And next is about Vygotsky's sociocultural theory. Vygotsky emphasized that learning occurs through social interaction. When children play together, they learn from each other and also from the scaffolding provided by educators, which occurs within their zone of proximal development. Next, I will use an example to describe it. Here is a group of children who are building a zoo with blocks in the construction area. They needed to decide which animals could live together, count how many blocks they needed, and negotiate why would build which part. When they ran out of blocks, they had to work together to solve the problem. In this one play experience, the children were learning mathematics, science, language, and social skills. And then this part is about addressing concerns about play. I want to be honest with you. Incorporating play into early childhood education does come with challenges, but these challenges can be addressed. The first challenge is anxiety about academic outcomes. Some parents worry that play doesn't prepare children for school. However, research shows that children who experience high-quality play-based learning develop stronger self-regulation, social skills, and motivation, which are better predictors of school success than early academic achievement. And the solution is about redocument children's learning. When your child builds with blocks, be not their mathematical thinking, and when they play in the home corner, we record their language development, and then we share this with you so you can see the learning behind the play. And the next challenge is about balancing child-led play with intentional teaching. Some parents worry about playing means children just do whatever they want. But as a fact, educators play an active role in play. We observe children and then intentionally extend their learning through open-ended questions and carefully planned experiences. And the solution is about our educators are trained to observe and extend children's play. We don't just watch children play, we actively engage with them to help them learn more deeply. After that, I'd like to talk about how I teach through play. My personal philosophy is that every child is a capable and curious learner. I believe play is the primary way children explore the world, express their ideas, and build relationships with each other. But how my philosophy influences my teaching is about I firstly observe and listen to children's interests rather than following a script lesson plan. When a child shows interest in insects, I bring a magnifying glass during outdoor play and explore with them. And secondly, I design learning environments that support different developmental domains. For instance, the construction area has blocks and measuring tools to support mathematical and scientific thinking. The dramatic play area has various purposes to support language and social development. Then, what makes a play-based learning environment successful is worth to discuss. A successful play-based learning environment needs to consider three aspects: the physical environment and the social environment. Firstly, the physical environment. The classroom setup should support children's independent exploration. Materials need to be placed where children can reach them. There should be open and flexible spaces that allow children to choose where to play, who to play with, and what to play. The environment should include natural materials, real objects, and resources that reflect different cultures, so every child can find something familiar. Next is about social environment. Children need to feel safe, respected, and accepted. We build positive relationships between educators and children, and among children, so they feel comfortable trying new things and are not afraid to make mistakes. We encourage cooperation rather than competition, helping children learn to make turns, share, and resolve conflicts through play. To sum up, play is not a waste of time, and nor is it just letting children do whatever they want. Actually, play is the most important and the most effective way young children to learn. Play supports children's development across all areas, building the core skills they need for school. About curiosity, persistence, problem-solving abilities, and the capacity to work with others. As an educator, my role is to observe children's interests, design supportive environments, and guide and extend their learning at appropriate moments. I hope to work in partnership with all of you. You can also see the learning in your children's play at home. If you have questions about play, please feel free to come and talk to me. Your child's growth requires us to work together. And then thanks again for coming today. See ya.